Hi, everybody. This is Beth McCullough. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Iowa, and I'm here every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central with my sweet husband, Steve.
Hi, everybody.
Except not at 7 p.m. tonight. What happened?
Well, there's a little technical difficulty. The irony to it is that my technology expert son is here with us tonight,
Yes.
and I think he just jinxed it.
Do you think so?
I think that,
Should we blame him? Is that nice? He comes home to visit for Christmas.
I tell you what, I was a little nervous with him looking over my shoulder. I'm just going to be honest.
Isn't that funny? Your son makes you nervous?
Yes.
Our son, here, stand up, Sean. This is Sean. He lived in Seattle after college. Now he lives in Texas, and he's marrying sweet Amy in 6 months.
Yep. Really excited.
And you're just happy to be here, right?
I'm also very cold.
You're very cold. In Austin, Texas, it is not 26 degrees like it is here.
Okay, Elaine just got on here from Minnesota. She knows about cold.
Okay, Elaine, it's snowing up in Minnesota. I heard my friend Jean dropped her daughter-in-law halfway up there today. So, Sean, don't complain.
Okay.
Do you have anything to say to our friends?
Hi, everybody. I've never been live before. I didn't know my parents were social media influencers.
Yeah, right. We're not.
I don't think there's a lot of influence to it. I'm just saying.
We can't even get the cameras on time. But in Steve's defense, we're on time every week. So, the only thing difference is you were here tonight.
Yeah,
so.
well, we'll see how it goes next week.
Yeah. So, are you and Molly going downstairs, or are you going to make cards with us?
I think I'll go downstairs.
Okay. Well, thank you for joining us.
All right.
I bet you guys are excited if your kids are coming into town. Sean went to college in 2009, and ever since, all the other kids, we have 4 kids, and all the kids and Steve and I would say it's a party when Sean comes home. So apparently the party hurt the technology tonight.
It was just me being nervous with the Microsoft computer engineer looking over my shoulder.
Okay, so we're going to play with a new set tonight, but I have a few things to show you first. Actually, this is one of the simple cards with the new set. Isn't that pretty? Please stick around tonight so you can see it all. Now, this darling card was mainly made by my sweet friend Barb Kingsley, but it says, "You are turtly loved." Isn't that awesome? And the shells, part of my addition to the card, was the gingham embossing folder. This is new in the spring mini that starts January 4th. I said this on my blog, so if you look at my blog, you might have seen it. But every turtle, can you see it up close?
Yep.
Needs a gingham shell. So guess what? One of the prizes tonight is going to be a brand new gingham embossing folder. So stick around till the end. And if people wanted to win a prize, Steve, how would they do that?
They would look at the banner at the bottom of the screen, and they would type #Prize Patrol into the comments. So
Okay.
if you've already done that, we got
yet?
8 people have done it. So, I mean, you got some folks that know what they're doing here. So,
And the people who won the fudge and the things, I am all caught up. All the prizes have been sent. So if you want a prize with me and you don't have it yet, talk to me, because as far as I know, everything's done.
You're saying it.
Oh.
You think you've given out all the prizes, but if any of you beg to differ, make sure you get a hold of her.
Is that what I'm saying, Steve?
Yes, I think so. Speak now or forever hold yourself without a prize.
Yes, exactly. And I know you guys are busy getting ready for Christmas. Tell me what you're up to this week. We should be wrapping presents. Sean came. You can tell the difference between Sean before Amy. Sean before Amy would come home for Christmas. No presents for anyone. Nothing wrapped. No thought.
Not only that, the presents that we unloaded out of his car are so well wrapped.
They're beautiful.
They're like perfect,
So
professional.
everybody got a present from Sean and Amy.
I'm pretty sure it's Amy.
Sean doesn't know what's in the presents.
That's a dead giveaway. I should have talked to him about that.
So I sent Sean's little sister, Abby, a picture and said, "Look, Amy got you a present." She's like, "Let's open it right now." I'm like, "No, Amy's not even here yet. She's coming in a couple days." But anyway, I wanted to tell you about this too. On page, I can't show you the catalog yet. We can't show it till January 4th, but on page 32, if you have the new catalog, there's an artfully composed suite collection. It's $90 and it's beautiful. And one of the things in there is this bundle of dies and stamps. And I have been going to town making cards with this. I'm on a team with 13 other people. So we have 14 people doing a tutorial that will go in the bundle in January. And we're doing a stamp camp the last weekend in January. If you buy the suite collection from me, you get all the cardstock and the things you need that aren't in the suite, plus the suite that you bought, to put 14 cards together. And then the day of the stamp camp, it's like a 24-hour stamp camp, you get to see 14 more videos. So it's 28 different projects. And there's some cute ones, aren't there? Should I give them a sneak peek or should we wait? But
Well,
anyway,
I think you should do whatever you feel like doing.
if you want the suite, I'm going to convince you over the next couple weeks you want it, but you want to buy it for me so that you get the stamp camp because it is awesome. If you're on tonight and you've done the stamp camps that we did last year, would you say in the comment why you like it or what's good about it? I would appreciate that if you don't mind. And what else? Should I show? No, I can't show. I won't show that. I made Sean and Amy's wedding card too, but we'll wait for that. Okay, what else do we have to do before we get started?
We've got a lot of people who've already signed up for Prize Patrol. We're good there. And you've asked everybody to comment on Stamp Camp, which that'd be great.
Linda Mandernack, look, stamp camps are the best. It is. And it's free. All the stuff I'm sending you is free. You're just buying the collection. So explain that though. I mean, you're sending them the pieces of the cards to assemble and everything they're going to need to make the cards. Right. 14 of the cards, but they're going to get videos and part 14 of them, you get a written tutorial and a video. And the other 14, you get a live video. So 28 total, but you're going to get the stuff to make 14 cards. So
I have to tell you, your viewers are very creative people, which is not a surprise.
What are they saying?
We have people making shaker tags.
Shaker tags for Christmas.
Santa hat shaker tags.
Awesome.
And that's.
Can they put pictures? Can you guys put pictures in the comments?
Newman is making and Elaine is making money holders for kids.
Kids love money and gift card holders, don't they?
Yeah,
that is awesome.
I'm sure they love the holder, but I'm absolutely sure they love the money.
Well, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
So you're doing some last minute Christmas wrap up, it sounds like. And that's what made me think of this. You may not have this new set yet, but I bet you have the note cards and envelopes. And the reason I thought of this is we have a dear friend that we go over for a bit on Christmas Eve afternoon, and I want to take a host gift. So I was trying to think what Janine would like. So this is where I came up with the set. And I don't have a box for it or anything, but this is just the beginnings. First, I made this, and this is the new Sentimental Swirls stamp set. And Sam O'Donnell, what is her name? I'll think of it. You guys say in the chat what her name is. She's the #1 demonstrator in the UK. This is her, I bet it says right on the stamp set. This is her $1 million set. And when I saw it on stage, I knew I had to have it. I love this swirl die. So the first card I made with it is this. What do you guys think? It's silver embossed, and then it's got red glimmer paper hearts. These are from the Give It a Whirl dies. And then, here's why I had this stamp set sitting here. I put it off to the side and thought, why is that here? It's the new heart set. Now I don't know where I put it, but in the sentiment set for that, it says, to the one I love. So I ran in Steve's office this weekend and I'm like, look at this card, honey. What do you think? And he read it and he's like, who's it for? I'm like,
I'm just checking. I'm just making sure.
The milkman? Who do you think it's for?
We don't have milkmen anymore, so that wouldn't have worked.
Sean just arrived at our front door with milk in his hand. So
that's pretty much the milkman. But,
and I do love him too. So
I told Beth that I really love this card because it's simple and elegant. And I told her it's almost like something you could use for a wedding invitation.
Yeah. Or a thank you.
A thank you. Yeah.
So I literally stamped this with Versamark, did the silver embossed powder for the sentiment and the one stamp. And then I cut out the red glimmer paper. Now in the new catalog, you may not have red glimmer paper, but this is the glimmer paper that's coming in the spring catalog. And these hearts would look just as pretty in pink, right? And then the hearts themselves, they are from the Give It a Whirl dies. And I have it sitting right over here. See this little heart from the Give It a Whirl dies? That's what I cut these out with. So do you guys like that?
I tried to lose.
It is. For the cards we made for the shares, he tried to lose this heart.
I was busy running them through the machine. And sometimes when I took it out, the heart would go flying off and onto the floor.
It would pop out.
It's very small. Be careful if you're using that one.
Yeah. But it's awesome. Okay, so I made this one first. And then I made this happy birthday because I was thinking of Janine. She likes purple. And I popped up one flower. This set goes with the Flowers and Leaves punch. Now, you may remember that this is in the annual catalog with Flowers of Friendship. So this is almost like a companion set because some of the flowers, this one here, is cut out the same as these two, and the leaves are with this punch. And with punches, it's pretty great because it makes it really easy. So I made that card, and then I had to do the embossing on the envelope. And then I thought, well, one flower looks good. Maybe I'll make a hello card with two flowers. Some of these I use Gorgeous Grape, and some of them I used Highland Heather. And then it has its cute envelope. And then I did it again with 3. And if you look at all the cards together, do you see, you don't have to use the whole swirl. So on the heart card, I have the whole swirl. But on the flower cards, half of the part of the swirl is hanging off. Can you see it up close?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What do you think?
That shows
do you guys like these?
You've got lots of positive comments
Yay.
on this, Beth.
You need to tell me that. See, I can't see your comments and he's not saying anything. So I'm like, oh no, they don't like it.
I should actually verbalize, the very cute. What a terrific card. Love it. Wow. I love it. So pretty.
So I'm sitting here feeling insecure. They hate
nice
my
card.
cards.
Wow. It's really a nice set.
Okay. Thank you. So if Steve's not telling me any of that, say Steve in the comments. Say something nice to your wife. So,
which is always a good thing. You can tell me that anytime, not just when you're commenting about our cards, because that's always a good thing to do.
How many of you saw that stamp set and thought you didn't need it? Poodles. Poodles is her name for her blog in the UK that has the $100 million set.
I could have told you that too, because we've been talking about
that. Oh, you've been talking about that. Thank you, Steve. Okay, so I'm making then I thought maybe you don't want to heat emboss because you're like running out the door to the Christmas party or the birthday party or whatever the event is. So let's just stamp it in ink. So I stamped the swirl in black and the hello in black. And then I stamped some flowers and I punched it out. And these are just really easy. What should we do? Do you want Flirty Flamingo or Highland Heather flowers? What do you think?
Well,
Any opinions?
I think the Flirty Flamingo probably.
You think? Because I already did the Highland Heather.
Right.
Okay, so they're really easy to line up. Can you see what I'm doing on the camera?
Yeah, you can.
I'm just
You
going
can see
right
through the block.
over the top
Yeah.
of the block. Look how. And this is under a camera. Can you imagine doing it in the privacy of your own home with no one watching? How much easier would it be?
Are you saying you're stressed?
No. It's more fun to make it with you guys.
Ann Bass is on, and she says, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Ann Bass. How are you doing? Have you recovered well from your surgery? And you should come over and make some of these cards with me. You need note cards to take up to your mom for Christmas. Okay, so I stamped to color a couple pink flowers in Flirty Flamingo. I'm just going to grab a dimensional and stick it on the back and just place it wherever you want. Let's see, where should that go? I want one to be over here. And then I'm going to pop the other one up. We're going to do a little more stamping here in a minute. And maybe we should get Steve over here.
Anne was the one that was having the ablation, right?
Yes, Anne had the ablation.
Anne, please call me. I would really like to hear how it went and what you thought of the whole procedure, especially after I told you what mine was like. So please give us a call.
Yes. Steve and Anne are heart ablation buddies. So another thing we can do to zhuzh up this card a little bit is to add.
What was that adjective again? What did we do?
Zhuzh.
Okay.
Is that not a word?
I don't know. I just wanted to hear you say it again.
So I'm just putting
fancy up, maybe, or
fancy up,
classy up, or embellish.
Yeah, I could have put the big ones on there too, so none of the black showed. But still, if you got this, I could make a little box for it. You could do all kinds of things to make it super cute. If it didn't have dirt on the front of it. Do you guys like that?
I really like it, especially with the little rhinestones on it. I think that's pretty.
Okay, so I want to show you what else is in this set. We have happy birthday, thank you, hello, and for you. We have the great swirl. But look at all these flowers and butterflies and leaves and things. So I thought maybe we should freehand something. And I'm going to get out the black memento.
So the viewers pointed out that you were channeling Mary Fish with your adjective.
Is it Mary who says that?
Yeah, it's a Mary word, is what they said.
You know, Mary's my idol. If I can channel Mary Fish, it's a good day. I didn't even think about it that it was her, but I think it is.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are smart. Okay, so in this set, there's 2 individual swirls, and I put them together because they had it in the catalog. And it's going to be a little perch for the bird. Because another thing you can do with these is you can use your blends to color them. So I have this darling little bird. His feathers are all ruffled up, looking cute. And I'm going to stamp him so he's sitting on here. And you know, I wonder if there's a bird body. There is a bird body. Yay! Okay, so
is that like when you had me go out in the yard? You don't want the dogs to eat the dead bird? No, different thing. Sorry, that's what I thought.
Did our friends come tonight to talk about dead birds?
No, I'm just saying it's one of my jobs. You know, but it's good to be useful and needed. And it's just one of the things I do Steve, for our family.
You can't ever die because who would take the bunny bird carcasses out of the yard? I was a farm girl, but I'm not into dead carcasses.
So yeah, it's just, you know, I do what I can.
They were happier when we were channeling Mary Fish, Steve.
Okay, let's go back to that.
Okay. So I'm gonna do the bird body. And this is all freehand. I didn't practice this card, so it may not turn out. I was busy having fun with my son being home. But this is the part I thought we should have Steve come do. Do you guys want Steve? Hey, look, it's not too bad. And then we need some butterflies. Am I off the camera?
You're not completely off the
Sorry.
camera, but it's easier to see when it's in the middle.
Okay. And then we're going to put some butterflies around. And we're going to do the black first because it's easier to see. How about if I stamp it up? I was making some of these last night, and I came down this morning, and the black lid was open, so it's a little dry.
So
pro tip, put the lid back on your...
Bev got on late. She had delayed getting on.
Did you have something more important to do than to be with us tonight?
She didn't say what, but she wanted to know where the flowers fussy cut. No, you actually use the punch, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The flowers are cut using the flowers and leaves punch because, Bev, this set, sorry to repeat for the rest of you who showed up on time, but Bev, both of these sets, you can cut the flowers out with this punch. This is in the annual catalog. This is in the new mini. Obviously, I'm putting my hands in the wrong place. Sorry.
I'm just adjusting you.
Okay. So yeah, that's where they came from, Bev.
So
and Bev, I'm glad you're here. I'm sorry I'm teasing you.
So what else is going on the card?
Some butterflies. Don't you think we need butterflies?
I think so. If you got birds, you should probably have butterflies.
Yeah.
How about dragonflies? Do you have any dragonflies?
I don't know. We'll have to look and see what else is in the set. I feel like it's going to need more. So this might not be the greatest card, but you can see what you can do with it, right? It's a sample. It's a practice. Do you do that? I do it. What do I call it? Practice card. What do I call that, Steve?
First run, first attempt.
Somebody out there knows what we call it.
But
okay,
do we really call it that if we can't think of what we call it?
I know what we call
prototype.
A prototype. Yeah. You gotta
test drive.
You gotta figure it out.
I'm just repeating what your gals are saying.
Yeah. You know, they are probably so busy getting ready for Christmas. They're like, come on, get this show on the road and draw for your prizes. Right? Okay, so are you going to talk about the Fudge Factory, Steve, or do you think everyone's going to get off?
Well, so here's the thing.
We had an issue.
We made the 6th batch of fudge, and I'm getting a little tired now. It's getting a little worn out and running out of ingredients. So Fudge Factory is coming to a close for the year.
So
plus, I think I've gained about 3 pounds quality controlling. So
guess how much I've gained on fudge.
You haven't eaten any, which is incredible willpower.
I know. 2nd year in a row. But for the 35 years before that, I ate several pounds each year. Still with me. But last year and this year, no fudge. It's easier for me to eat no fudge than some fudge. So I think I'm addicted to sugar.
But, you know, I can completely understand. My sampling of the fudge, apparently I'm having trouble really deciding if it's a good batch or not, because I find myself eating like 3 spoonfuls instead of just 1.
Is that what it is?
Well, it's still warm. So yeah. So I can attest it's rather addicting.
Okay. So what else does this card need? Does it need some more? Let me show you what we have. We can put some leaves and some flowers. What do you think? The bird is sitting there pretty stately.
So are you going to put a sentiment on the front too, or?
Sure. Yeah, this definitely is a practice card. You know, we're going to
maybe right down here for a sentiment.
How about if I do thank you? There's a lot of black on it. You know, after I did the embossing, I should have gone the other way. The embossing is so pretty that when you go back to black, it's just not quite the same.
But, you know, I have to tell you, this is the first time I've seen you stamping on camera, and I don't know how long. So
have you noticed I don't stamp on camera?
You know what? It is called stamping, right? This is what you're doing. You know, this craft is called stamping.
I know.
So every now and then, you should probably do some stamping.
Right. But on camera, you scare me a little bit. So
Paula is just told me that maybe I should just switch and start making divinity instead of fudge or caramels. My older brother actually did switch to caramels. And his homemade caramels are really good, very creamy. So, but
What are we doing with this? I don't know. You can do all kinds of things. I'm just going to put a cute little flower. One thing that
I think that is just the perfect addition. I think you can.
Oh, you want me to stop?
No, I'm just saying. I don't think you want to put anything else on there.
Ooh, there goes the
Oh,
microphone.
I bet they heard that.
Sorry about that. Was it a loud bang? We didn't hear it here. Let's see. Do I want to do that? Oh, I know what I was going to show you. That you can just use blends too. You don't have to use the bodies to put in there. So you can color them and put, you know what would be cute? We could have a bird going on either side looking at each other.
Like
that would be cute too.
Birds kissing each other.
Birds
Love birds.
Love birds, of course. And then we could put a little rhinestone. I really like the rhinestones in the middle of these flowers.
That's a very cute card.
So it's just simple, but like I said, there's a lot of things you can do. And if you do the swirls, let me show you one more thing.
Do you know what would make that card really pretty?
What's that?
I should have thought of it beforehand, but if you put a border around the outside.
A border of flowers?
No, but I mean, just a solid border. One of the colors.
Why wouldn't you put a border of flowers? And would you put them in the colors? Let's try it quick. Okay, then I promise we'll get done here.
I'm not sure what you're thinking about. I was just thinking like a frame of solid paper.
I have an idea.
Okay, we'll go with the idea then.
Okay. So what if we do leaves? Am I on camera?
Yes, you are.
Okay.
How long is your leaves going to take? We're at 7:35.
Uh-oh. We're going to do leaves and we're going to do flowers. Here's the flower I want. I have all the stamps out here. I'm running out of
Blocks.
Yes. Okay. We're going to do this quick. Here we go. We can do a flower and then we can do a leaf. Is anyone saying anything?
So Romaine is saying you can do so many things with that. Oh, Linda Lace suggested we sponge the edges.
Linda Lace.
And Tony is on. She got on late too. This is what I have to say. You know, Joyce had other things going on. She got on late. It's that time of year. Everybody's really busy with Christmas. We love it when you get on. Don't ever think just because you're late, you shouldn't jump on, because we love everyone that comes, no matter what time. So
yeah,
that's pretty, Beth.
Should I keep going or should I stop?
I think we don't have time for you to keep going.
Okay. Can I do one last thing? I also want to color one more thing. One more thing.
Okay. The creative juices are flowing.
Yeah. We need to color in the leaves, don't you think? Or do you like them better?
I don't know. Linda Mandernack makes caramels. I would love to try a caramel, Linda.
Linda Mandernack is a very good cook. She makes all kinds of things. She used to make us treats all the time when we had in-person Joy Team meetings.
So Chris Niebaum is saying she absolutely loves the flowers on the edge. So she appreciates what you're doing.
Okay, so I'm not coloring them in very good.
You can't tell on camera. That's the nice thing about being so far away.
Really?
Yep.
Okay, and then we'll put a few rhinestones. Also, the black dots, they would look cute on there too. So if you like to play and you like to stamp, you need to get the Poodles $1 Million set. So does it need a sentiment too?
Oh, yeah.
What color is the sentiment? Is it
Your purple color.
really? I want to ask you, what color is the sentiment?
I'm the assistant demonstrator,
Yeah,
but when it comes to
yours-
color coordination, just no. Just
You're the assistant demonstrator of technology, honey.
yeah, you
the-
saw well that worked tonight.
Yeah.
Woo-hoo! That was
tonight,
it's not quite a compliment.
Tonight wasn't your night. Okay, so for you guys that got on late, let me show you all the things. We've kind of made a mess here. I'll show you quick and we will draw. Okay, so with this set, Sentiment Swirls, you have the flowers and leaves punch that punches out a couple of the leaves or a couple of the flowers, these right here. So you can make a cute little border. You can make a hello card really quick. I'd make a set of these to give as a gift. And then here's a set. Happy birthday. This is silver embossed flowers. Hello. And you notice I didn't put the swirl on the whole thing, and a thank you. And this is my favorite. To the one I love. And you can make this with pink. There's pink paper in the new catalog of the glimmer paper. So that's what we have for you today. What do you think, Steve?
Beautiful. And
is it time to draw?
it is time to draw. What are we giving away?
Okay, prize number one. Sorry, there goes the microphone again. Prize number one is your choice of a tutorial bundle. I have lots of them on my blog, and you can choose what you want. And prize number two is the gingham embossing folder
From the Turtles.
from the turtles. So I was showing them this earlier. Every turtle shell needs to be made with a gingham embossing folder. So you all need this. And Barb Kingsley made a lot of this card. It's awesome. Okay.
So
Tutorial-
input prize patrol, hashtag prize patrol in the comments.
We have 26 people. So are you ready?
So
for
those
the
are our prizes
tutorial.
tonight. We got a tutorial that we're going for
Tutorial
first.
bundle is
Okay,
first.
Let me share my screen so everybody can see their names as they're coming up. I should have been doing that while you were talking. My
And I hope you all have a very Merry Christmas. And will we be back next Tuesday, Steve?
fault. So we certainly could be. It's up to you.
We'll see.
Okay.
If we have lots of family coming.
Here we go. We're drawing.
We're drawing. Thank you for coming on tonight, you guys. We love having you come. Leave your comments. I'll go back and answer them. And who won the tutorial bundle?
Chris
Niebaum.
Niebaum.
Congratulations, Chris. And what about the gingham embossing
Show them
folder?
what it is. Okay, here we go.
Chris Niebaum won at bingo. She won a PALS prize this week.
She's just
We are
lucky.
taking her to Vegas.
That's
That's
right.
all there is to it. Chris Robinson.
It's Chris night tonight.
Chris Robinson has won before too. In fact, she has a share sitting on the table to come pick up. So, Chris, you also have an embossing folder. And if you want to share, I have sold out of my demo shares. They are all gone and all sent. I'm doing my last order January 4th. So let me know by January 2nd. My shares are a really good deal because they're 6x12 paper. So you're getting twice as much paper as what most people give you and very low prices. So $60 shipped, priority mail, a few fun extras in there too. And I've gotten lots of great comments. People are loving the shares that I sent. So please sign up for that on my blog, stampingmom.com, by January 2nd, or email me if you can't find it. I accept personal checks, Venmo, PayPal, and you can use a credit card on my blog. So there you have it. Anything else, hon?
That's all I got.
Okay. Have a blessed week. I hope you get to celebrate, and please come back next week and tell your friends. Bring your friends with us. Okay. Bye, everybody.
Merry Christmas.